There is such a creature in the world. They were discovered by a few people, but it has not been confirmed to exist. We refer to this group of creatures as unidentified mysterious animal. Unidentified organism referred to as Yuma.
Hello and welcome to the Yuma video series. Water demon, water god, giant snake, myths and legends of a series of aquatic creatures such as dragons. All over the world, mysterious and unknown aquatic animals, successful conversion of humans, subconscious of drowning, and the most primal fear of the dark has been miniaturized. Today, I will take you again. Open the page of the water monster family. Let's learn about Japan's famous Kishin Lake monster. Jixi. Vaguely, it is a large water monster in Japanese folklore. Found in Hiroshima Prefecture, Japan. Phytogenetic history of the southern tip of the Satsuma Peninsula, in a crater lake called Lake Ogata. Vaguely the name, from the first syllable of Lake Ikeda in Japanese. It is modeled after the nickname Nessie for the Loch Ness Monster. Although the statues and surrounding products by the lake, it's the familiar snake of the Loch Ness Monster. Jinglong image, but in multiple eyewitness reports. Vaguely more described as a kind of emotional giant. Snake or giant eel. Fish creature. The whole body is black. The top of the back is black and red. The body length is between 20 and 30 meters. A hump or bulge on the back. Individual reports say its tail has whale-like exhaust. The current Japanese mainstream media believes that there are monsters in the world's lakes. As early as the 19th century. A map of the Three Kingdoms. It was a geographical system in the Edo period of Japan. It includes Satsuma, southern Japan at that time. Heavy rain country, geographic information within the Hinata International Zone. Places of interest. In volume 21 of it, and this is section. There is such a record. There was once a farmer. When invited out perfunctorily, walked to the lake, saw a human head lying in the grass. Dragon-bodied monster. In a panic, he pulled out his dagger, trying to cut the creature's neck. Please spray blood everywhere between classes. I saw the monster, fleeing into the red sky lake in a panic. That night, the farmer died suddenly at home, and his wife was screaming like crazy. I am the Dragon King of this lake. As punishment for killing me, I will kill all your descendants. Until later, the farmer's weather promises to atone for his sins by building a shrine. This calmed the anger of the Dragon King. The wife is also back to normal. Some people think this strange dragon, it is the famous mountain of Chino that is still enshrined today. According to Japanese paranormal researchers and benevolence, in the middle of the last century, a film called Satsuma Peninsula, in the works of the historical photo collection, the record says there are often big fish about 1 meter long, washed up on the shore of a village south of Lake Kaityon. But the bodies of these fish are cut in half. Every twilight and drizzle. In the middle of the lake, there are 10 tatami-sized islands. Some residents speculate that's one in the lake. A giant crab that has lived for thousands of years. Be more active on rainy nights. Those big fish died from his strong crab claws. And those who drown in the lake The person who can't find the body, also eaten by him, escaped the legend. And we're really starting to talk about attention. Or was it acquired in the 20th century? September 3, 1978 at around 6 p.m. At that time, a family named Chunlu is holding a memorial service. 11-year-old in red, playing catch by the lake with a 17-year-old naked. Suddenly, the two were surprised to find 2 large black objects were floating on the surface of the lake. They put the ball down. I ran back and told my family. The adults who sensed the anomaly soon came to the lake. About 20 people saw both of those things. They estimate the section above the lake is about 5 meters in length each. The spacing is almost 5 meters. The height is between 40 and 50 cm. These 2 clumps of objects, after moving a distance of 400 to 500 meters on the lake, slowly sank into the water. The bridge is not far from the shore. 5 high school students at the same time saw this thing. Gradually more and more people came to light, saw something similar at an earlier point in time. It seems that some large aquatic animal swam across the lake. Vaguely, this name was also in this period. Homeopathic allure. October of the same year, Phytosu Tourism Association, a special investigation team was established to investigate the vague incident. November came lake observation deck. Set up a manned camera for all-day monitoring. And at the same time, a reward of 100,000 yen is offered for the faint photo. Concept December 16th. A man named Inaki Matsubara in Kagoshima Prefecture. The report was taken. This photo. He said it was around 1:30 that afternoon. A whirlpool began to form in the center of the originally calm lake. Vortex, but then disappeared again. Later, when he pointed the camera at Couple Rock near the lake shore. When you start to adjust the focus, an object that looks like it has been thrown on fire by a white substance suddenly fills up the camera viewfinder. Then he sank back into the lake. Song Yuan also pressed the shutter at this time. You can see it. Most of the mysterious objects in the photos are underwater. If what witnesses say is true. So what did he get? The monster is about to sink underwater. Moments later. The index is the Tourism Association. The photos were analyzed and reviewed. After discussion, determined that what is in the photo is fake. And gave the bonus as promised. In the next time, the photos were sent to the UFO research organization in the United States at the time. Ground UFO Solid GSW. Perform imaging analysis. And it turned out it wasn't a forgery. But no further details of the object can be identified. May 1979. TV Tokyo. Once published an issue about rare investigation show. The fish finder is about 10 meters deep in the water. 2 giants over 3 meters in length were detected. But unfortunately, because of permission issues, I can't find this part of the video data. October 21st, 1990. Choinkia City, Kagoshima Prefecture, a man named Lotus Leaf Hero. It was taken at the observation deck of Kishin Lake. This photo. He was with his mother. See a row of black objects across the lake. October 25th, 1993. A man named Mikao Tanaka's man tearing down a stream that swam near Couple Rock. Because the Prime Minister is vague, I presume the theme here, it should be the circle part. Let's take a look at some of the scenes that are said to have been photographed. Sparse video material. Due to the reprinting of individual videos, the specific time is unknown. Therefore, I will only highlight some information here. According to these videos circulated on the internet, you can see almost all the video materials. Image quality is not very good, but you can still see strange objects on the lake. In 2015, Tokyo Sports Network published an article claiming that Sun Gangguangsheng, president of Cheonhu Tourism Department, said, "They get reports of hens several times a year. Those who come to fish and close the birds. Occasionally, strange waves rise on the lake." He is the owner of the Cheonhu Marina Play Facility. Spring Tae-suk said, he hears tourists say almost every year, something strange appeared on the lake, rising water levels or huge waves. About 8 years ago. Come to this survey as an American TV show. They also offered their help wherever possible, but didn't find any useful clues. Spring refers to here. It was supposed to be West Africa Channel's Final Truth. The series about the vagueness premiered in October 2008. So the filming time may be the same year. On-air host Josh Gates. Interviews with a group of local investigative associations. Several journalists, including the oral statement obtained, shows that no one has really seen the whole picture. But this black hump that stands out from the water is consistent. During the day, the show team tried to use sonar detection, and underwater filming is the most intense for sightings. Search in the southwestern area of the lake. Loved ones say, "I did see a dark shadow underwater. Swim under their feet. For security reasons. And they came right up." The underwater camera that the night program team does not have. Bitten by an unknown creature. And there's only a portion of it that's being photographed. American freshwater ecology PhD Scott Cooper says, the picture taken is likely. It's silent garbage. Because of its regular shape. It's probably an eel in the jug that's biting the camera. And this is also the case for now. One of the most popular theories of truth. It's a tiger. It's the largest lake on the Japanese island of Kyushu. The entire lake is approximately 3.5 kilometers in length. It's 15 kilometers in circumference. Maximum water depth 233 meters. About 6,400 years ago. Around present-day Red Sky Lake, there was a massive volcanic eruption. After forming the Kishin Cannon crater, the rain is sniping at the bottom. Formed a lake. Another lake formed at the same time in the east. Like an eel pond, Kishin Lake is a subtropical lake. It has also become one of the best places to raise eels. Active marble in the pool. Door cabin. It can even reach 1.8 meters. And this could be the prototype for the lake monster. Marble bay eel. That is what we call huamanli. It's a tropical pear shell fish. The overall shape is similar to other wild pear shell fish, but the color is thin orange. The body is yellow. The back has a greenish-brown to black pattern. The abdomen is white. This eel is widely distributed. Usually, inhabits between 24 degrees north latitude and 33 degrees south latitude. Tropical waters, as far north as southern Japan. There are also a large number of distributions in the Kyushu Island area. Private message marble door can be up to 2 meters long. Tokyo Sports. A series of online columns recorded the opinion of an anonymous official. One or more large markings. Swim together on the water. Maybe it's a series of truths. But where do these eels come from? When did you start roosting in the lake? It's a mystery. Mysterious zoologist John Kirk says, there are historical records. The introduction of amber into the large Malaysian eel. Commercial farming. This might be the best candidate for a vague sighting. But even if they can grow to 1.7 meters, it's still too small for what people see. Can't explain those sightings of large creatures. Paranormal researchers and people believe, from a scientific perspective, the fish currently known to inhabit the lake, none of them can grow up to 20 meters. Locals still believe that it's a big eel. Because of the giant, eel sightings have been reported in waters elsewhere. Not uncommon. This made him suspicious. Vaguely maybe a large water lacquer creatures that resemble eels rather than eels. But this theory, personally, I don't think it's very likely. On the contrary, I feel vaguely more likely it's an illusion of a school of fish in the lake swimming across the surface. First, about the first video. It's not really that much. I searched for outside stations, large online media such as Niku Niku in Japan. Found many claims. The next series of videos are not marked any relevant information. Even some videos are not at all. It's the handling of other water monster videos. And about some of the more detailed written records. Include language posts on Mo, published by the Japan Society for a Known Species, Yuma Encyclopedia of Biology, Japanese paranormal investigator, and Liu Daojins, In Search of Japanese Monsters and Mythical Beasts. Even The Mysterious World of Arthur Clarke. None of the works are recorded together. Someone really sees the whole picture. A description of the body length of a family are based on remote visual estimates. The margin of error is enormous. And they all mention Japanese television. Yes, rare incidents have been investigated and reported in a targeted manner. It is said that the most famous and the most controversial image appeared in early 1991. A man named Fuan Longzi, taken with the camera in the waves, laterally moving objects. The footage was aired on TV on February 2nd. From the next day, there are a lot of reporters, videos and photos were provided to the media one after another. According to John Coco, the show at the time was called Mysterious Phenomena of the World. Index. It's a vaguely official special investigation team. There are also faint video data. And so forth. It's like these pictures are lost. I didn't find any credible archives. At the same time, I also found many Japanese self-media seeded works. There was no early evidence. Sparse video footage. Of course, this may be the same as the data of the year. Or film and television copyright and permission issues. And I think vaguely it might be speculation about the school of fish. Basically based on Kaichon Lake. The ecological composition of, according to the Kagoshima prefectural government, the released water quality management plan indicates that Red Sky Lake is a crater lake. It doesn't have many native fish of its own. Since the early 20th century, the local government plans to introduce silver carp into the lake. Xianyuel. Exotic fish species such as smelt. By the 1980s, more than 25 species of fish have been confirmed to inhabit the lake. It can be said that the current fish resources in Kishan Lake, it is through later manual introduction, the result of competition with species. In this historical context, the lake monster that people see, it's probably those in the lake. Schools of fish swimming. Since entering the 20th century, domestic sewage and industrial wastewater pour into the lake in large quantities. Serious water pollution. It's subject to turbid water. Fish also swim to the dive area in order to observe the environment. Plus, most sightings are reported during the hot summer months. Higher water temperature will attract schools of fish to the surface area to obtain more oxygen. Certainly, and those are just my guesses. For now, the true identity of everything so far remains a mystery. There are still many tourists every year go to Kaicheon Lake, hoping to see a new face. Spontaneous investigation program on this topic. It's not uncommon. And that's probably what's so fascinating about the legend. Become a carrier of modern people's curiosity. An unsolved mystery that sparks people's imaginations. Okay, that's the last sentence. The unknown is always greater than the known. This is also the charm of perfection. This video is here. Thanks for watching.